Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Marvel Kang from the Joe Fixit wave. This figure looks very cool. Anyway, it's just an open window like all the other ones. Got a cool image of Kang on the side, along with a cool picture of the figure on the side, the rest of the figures in the wave, and a little bit of a bio there. Anyway, we're going to get this guy opened up, and we'll check out the accessories and the details. So first up, Kang comes with the right leg of Joe Fixit. He also comes with one gun. I believe we've seen this before. I feel like we've gotten so many different little blasters, but I believe I'm drawing a blank on who else has had this gun, but this gun definitely looks familiar. It's just done in a darker gray. It's still very cool. Comes with one trigger hand or trigger finger, which is done in the purple gloves. And two grasping or evil, looking conspiracy hands, but looks very cool. All right, so checking out Kang up close, I think the head sculpt looks really cool. It's just a purple around his head there. The blue on mine gets a little sloppy on the side here. You can see the sculpt there where it just missed, but it's just that nice light blue goes around the outside of his face. The blue lines going down the front is sculpted, which is great. Got the white eyes, just a very sinister, serious look. He just looks very intense. Then coming around the top of the purple, continues around his collar here. It's just a very nice looking sculpt. It's very classic Kang. Comes the purple, but correct me if I'm wrong if this is not a classic Kang. Anyway, continues with the green, and it is nice and pliable. I really like the texturing of the whole look of the front here, but this is all very soft plastic, which is cool. I love that there's no more, there's no pins. I love that texture. I think it looks good. And it continues with this purple along the belt. Overall, that's a nice clean line. No purple bleeding onto the pink. Onto the green. And he's got the two fisted hands here and the gloves. I love how they're kind of tucked into the gloves, but it's kind of pouchy or poofy right there. That's good. And it still continues the texturing of his top right there, and it gets to a dark green and it turns into a light green. Light green kind of goes on to the dark green there, not too bad though. Wraps around the back. Again, no pinholes. It looks awesome, so much cleaner. I love that Hasbro is doing this now. Hopefully, it continues, even though they will reuse parts, so we still will see the pins. But it is nice that they are trying to make the effort to continue to get rid of those. Good, sculpt on the line. Otherwise, it's just the same purple. It goes all the way through, all the way down to the feet. All right, so we can go over the articulation. One thing that bothers me about Kang is the head is on very loose. So I can just see it just comes right off. You don't even hear it. And I'm pushing it all the way on. You can tell it's all the way on because it meets the bottom of his neck. But just looking around, hopefully this is just mine, but mine's very loose. It looks left, looks right, and then looks up. It gets a little bit, because he sits so down so far that it's hard to get him to look up. Down about that much, but then he wobbles side to side, and of course you can pull his head off real easy. Got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, down, forward. This definitely hinders it. Back gets hindered. No bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, but it bends up pretty far. He's got rotation at the elbow. It's almost like the old school Hasbro joint there. And his wrist rotates and hinge at the wrist. He does have a ball joint. Look, this is pretty cool. At first it kind of bothered me, but it's actually, he bends down pretty decent, arches back pretty far, but it's really hidden well. You can waist swivel. I don't know. It's pretty interesting looking. I don't know. Anyway, kicks up, spreads pretty far. Got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot rotation. Ankles move down, they move up. Mine's a little tight. Ankles rock side to side. He does have pegals bomb his feet. So anyway, we'll go ahead and swap out these different hands and have him hold his gun. And then we'll do a fun little comparison and show you how tall he is. All right, so here's holding his gun. Never knew he was left-handed, but there we go. Holds it very tight. Still very cool. And then here he is with his more hands. I don't know what I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying, I think. But anyway, these are pretty cool looking actually. But I may keep them with the fist, but this gives them more characters, so I'm probably actually going to keep these. I think it looks pretty cool. That was really weird. Sorry about that. So Kang stands a little over 6 inches tall. And then here he is next to the Arius wave. Also a Toy Biz sculpt Kang. You can just see the huge amount of difference in them. I do not have, sadly, the Fantastic Four Classics version of Kang. It's the same sculpt, just painted a little different. One day I probably will get him. I have been looking for him just because it would be cool to complete this set also, since there's only 3 of them. But I'll go ahead and bring these guys up close. I kind of have them in the same pose, but you can kind of get a little bit of a view here. So again, this is the Kang from the Arius wave, which is a Toy Biz sculpt. But you can kind of see the similarities in the face. And then the body here. Basically the same figure, just in a little bit different colors. Oops. And an updated articulation in some form. But you can see he's got double jointed elbows. He definitely can get a bigger range of motion. He has upper bicep swivel on the older one, but definitely the newer one is a lot bigger. So you can see, let's get this camera in focus for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. But you guys can see here, even the head shape is a lot larger. But still, very cool figure. I still like this figure a lot. But anyway, I really do like this newer Hasbro Kang. It does bother me, the little bit of a range of motion in the shoulders. I don't like that mine's head pops off so easy. Hopefully that's just with mine. But if you guys do have him, and I'm just curious, does yours head literally just, look, it just like pops right off? If yours does that, I'm just curious if that's how he was made, or I just got kind of a loose one. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my review on Kang. I definitely like him. I think he's a cool figure. I'm glad they gave him, 3 interchangeable hands. That's pretty nice. And definitely leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Take care.